Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. Well, here we are, Mask Monday, and today I have a mask by Yensa. And if you're interested in seeing how I like this, please stay tuned. Welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope you guys are doing well. And if you're watching this on a Monday, I hope you guys had a good weekend. And so today is Mask Monday, and this is part of the Mask Monday Ladies Collaborative with a bunch of great women out there. So please check out others with the hashtag Mask Monday Ladies. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, today what I have for you is this pumpkin turmeric Yensa mask. And I know you've seen this before, and I know there's other YouTubers out there on the Mask Monday Ladies that's used this. And I think this is one of the favorites of Stephanie, who is the opinionated horsewoman. And so please do check her out as well. But I know she's used this a couple of times. But, you know, I've ordered this and I've received it. I used it one time. Yeah, I didn't know what to think of it at the time. So now that I've gotten a little more experienced with this type of mask instead of the sheet mask, I think I'm a little more familiar and I could give you a little more feedback on it. So anyway, before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and I'll tell you more about this mask in a minute. But let's go ahead and put this on so we can at least start the timing. And I also want to do the usual thing, which is our daily affirmations and a spotlight for one of our beautiful wildflowers. So let's get started on this. But you know what? Let's go ahead and put this on first. And what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and use this paddle. And thank you, Rhonda, for reminding me that I have such things. And she said to me on one of my other videos when I had this goop all over my hands, she says, why don't you just use one of your paddles that you have for such things? I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So anyhow, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this on. It looks very jelly-like. And you see, it's almost like honey with the actual honeycomb pulverized, you know? But it has, there's a hint of turmeric in this. There's definitely a hint of turmeric, but not bad. And it goes on kind of like if it were honey, to be honest with you. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on evenly across all of my face. And what I'm going to do is then I'm going to talk to you about the other things. But I want to make sure I get this on here really well and trying to avoid my eyes here. As you notice, the headband of my choice today is the Queen Poppy one from the Little Trolls. And trolls have a very special place in my heart. My mother collected trolls for my daughter before she died back in 2000. And my daughter has quite a collection that I've actually saved for her. And my mother also bought me a nurse troll. Actually, it's still in its box and it's sitting on my desk at work, which I have to get it because I've been working remote now for over a year. So yeah. Anyhow, that's no here nor there. And let me just go ahead and make sure. I'm not putting a lot on, but I want to make sure I get really good coverage. And this feels very, not grainy, but not smooth either, right? It's not like oil, like I would have expected by the looks of it, but it actually has a texture of honey. And so, yeah. And you know what? I should have probably read about it first for you guys, because now I can't put my glasses on. I have my glasses here getting ready to tell you about it. But, okay, that's that. And let me put this aside and close this. But let me take a look real quick to see how long I need to set my timer for. I believe it's 15 or 20 minutes, right? Let's see. Yeah, I probably should have done this before. And it looks like the ritual, 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and set my timer for 10 minutes. Because you know me, I talk. I can talk. And 10 minutes is not even going to help me. I don't think. But we'll try. Okay, so it says 10. And it's a mask. So I'm not really worried about it going over. It's not like I have acids on my face or peeling solution. So yeah. So anyway, let me quickly tell you about this Yensa mask, and I'll tell you what it says about it. I know there's a whole ritual for this, so it's very interesting. So it says Pumpkin Turmeric 2-in-1 Radiance Polishing Mask, formulated with 8 super orange essence. The gentle 2-in-1 mask and face polish hydrates and exfoliates, leaving skin supple and radiant. And it's a nourishing mask and face polish in one. It resurfaces and smooths skin, great for sensitive skin, provides a healthy radiant glow, helps minimize the appearance of pores, nourishes skin with superfoods. Pumpkin boosts collagen, and turmeric soothes the skin. And the ritual is smooth on thin layer on clean, damp skin for 5 to 10 minutes, gently massaging in circular motions with warm water. Then rinse after you. Okay, one thing I didn't do was my skin was not moist. That's why I think it took a little bit more work to get it on there, but which is okay as well because I did just cleanse my skin, so there was moisture there. And so, yeah, and it says yes to superfoods, Asian botanicals, real results, multitasking, high performance ingredients, and no to parabens, sulfates, mineral oil, phthalates, and animal cruelty, which is great. Okay, and you know, it feels really nice, to be honest with you. I tried it one time, and I don't remember it because it was like when I first got it, and this thing is what, like maybe 6 months old. I probably need to hurry up and use it, right? So, because this thing is only good for 12 months. So, yeah, I'm going to have to get busy with it. So, but that's okay. I'll start using it every night. But it actually has a faint scent, though. But it's very, very, very faint. And it's like turmeric. Okay? So, it smells kind of herby and not like perfume, which I don't mind. So, anyway, let's move on. And let's go ahead with this affirmation. And today's affirmation is... It says, I am my own person. This world does not define me. I like it. But you know me. I'm always, I like it. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, okay. But this, I can't, I mean, really, this deck here is great. Every one of them. I've not had one that, threw me off, like, I don't like it. I haven't, I had one that I'm like, I kind of don't get it. But it's not like I don't like it because I just didn't get it, but that's okay. So this one says, I am my own person. This world does not define me. That is beautiful. And the question in the back is, who am I at my core? Deep down, okay, at my core. What worldly I want to make sure I get that right. What worldly safe hate traps am I likely to fall into based on my personality? Okay, I saw the hate word. I'm like, does it really say hate? But it does, but it's a good reason why. So, and based on my personality, okay, how can I remind myself who I am in the moments? Okay, and there are times in life that, you're caught up in a moment. You know who you are in a regular, everything's calm seas, beautiful ocean out there. It's all, copacetic, and then all of a sudden something happens. And then you're like, oh, shoot, and then this is when you really need to be able to reach deep into your core and say, this is who I am, this is what defines me, and this is my next actions. And so I think it's really important in order to be able to do that and to navigate through rough seas and rough waters in life, that you really do need to understand who you are at the core. So this is, I am my own person. This world does not define me. Once again. And on the back, it says, who am I at my core? What worldly self-hate traps am I likely to fall into based on my personality? And how can I remind myself of who I am in those moments? And I can tell you, as far as this is, who am I at my core? That's very important. Like I said, this is where you're going to reach instinctively when things are not smooth. And then this is a very interesting question. What worldly self-hate traps am I likely to fall into based on my personality? I can tell you, I can answer that for you for myself. It's the fact that I am harder than anybody else on myself when I make a mistake. When I make a mistake or when I err, and anytime something goes wrong, I'm very hard on myself and harder than anybody else on the outside can be. And so I always know to really back off and take a look at the big picture and say, okay, let's put this in perspective. Let's put it in context. Is it really this bad? And I really have to divide it out so that way I can convince myself at my core that, you know, this really isn't that bad. This really is not a big deal. You made a mistake. You're human. And did I hurt anybody? No? Okay, so it's okay. But did I hurt anybody? Maybe. All right, let's make it right, right? And so this is, I know based on my personality, I take errors very hard. And this is part of my environment, upbringing. My father was very hard, very strict, but he did it, you know, because I'm an only child. And one of the things he used to say to me, you know, you have nobody. You have to make sure you're strong. You can support yourself. You can feed yourself. And if you have, you know, if you have any children, you cannot depend on anybody because, you know, it's true. My mother, my father, you know, relatively, they passed away when I was relatively young. And here I am, right? I have no siblings or anything. So, yep. And this is why I think I am hard on myself is because I was raised that way. But then you get older, you mature, and you start seeing it's not such a big deal. You are where you need to be. Just let's take it one step at a time. And so, yep, it says who I am in the moment. Well, in the moment, I am who I am and I am strong. This is my affirmation. So that's me. But think about it. Let me know what you think. But this is a good affirmation. Oh, I don't think I showed you the back so you can screenshot it in case. So go ahead and take a look at that. Put the video on pause if you need to and screenshot it. Okay? And that's that. Alrighty. Okay, how much more time do I have on this mask? Let's see. Oh, I do have still a few minutes. And so let's pick up my phone and I save all of my highlights, my spotlights, my beautiful wildflower things in here. And so this is one from Rhonda Struthers. And this is what she had to say. This is when I actually, I was unboxing one of my boxes and I had, you know what, hold on. I'm going to show you the product, what she's talking about, okay? Because this is important. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I just want to make sure I show you the product that she was talking about. She said, and you should probably be able to see this on the screen, please be sure whoever wins the Grown Alchemist to do a patch test behind your ear. And she's correct. This is very important. Anytime you use anything, you know, outside of just plain, very, you know, vanilla cream to do a patch test. And this is what she's talking about. I mean, it has not gone to anybody yet, but I did mention that this will be going in my future giveaways. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a note on the box here in pen so I don't forget about it. And this is the product that she's talking about. She is talking about this moisturizer by Grown Alchemist. And here it is. And yeah, and Rhonda, I wasn't sure did you have a reaction to this, or do you know anybody who had a reaction to this? Probably yes, but I'm hoping it wasn't you, or anybody really for that matter. But thank you so much, Rhonda, for mentioning it. And that's one thing I should always mention when I'm talking about any kind of skin products is that please do patch tests behind the ear or under the arms, wherever you're the most sensitive, before you use any product, and especially something that you're not familiar with and that has a lot of ingredients in it that you can't even pronounce, okay? And so I always do that, and believe me, more times than not, I've saved myself. And I know I've heard from some of my beautiful wildflowers out there that they weren't as lucky in some of the products, and I know, Corey, you had an issue with something as well that caused blistering, and so... And that might have been because you did the patch test and it was in the area of patch testing, which is a lot easier to heal than your face, right? So yeah, please. And again, Rhonda, thank you so very much to mention that. I'm sorry I didn't do that. And I will make sure to write something on a box that, you know, please do a patch test in the most sensitive area of your body, preferably behind the ear, under the arm, or wherever that may be, okay? So yeah, that's that. So... yeah, so now I have about, I think, a minute or so on this, and let me take a look with the timing on it. I did pretty good today, guys. Usually I'm like running out of time. I have like 50 seconds left. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I will go ahead and rinse this off and let you know how it feels, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, my beautiful wildflowers, and by the way, that is such a very nice mask. And let me tell you what I like about it. When I went to rinse it off, I put a little bit of water actually on my face. And then I noticed that there was a little bit of like a beading feeling, but not rough like you would get from like an apricot scrub or anything. It felt almost like if you took chunks of a honeycomb, the waxy piece, and just put it on your face. And that's exactly what it felt like actually. And I was able to really work it in. And I felt the exfoliating. I'll tell you, I had these two very bad dry patches here that's been bothering me for about over a week now, like right here and right here, and this is what usually happens. And I think that's a little bit from, you know, the hyaluronic acid, and sometimes when I overuse products, I will get these patches, and that's my telltale sign. So I back off a lot of my products when this happens. So when I did rinse it off, I was expecting it to like burn, because usually it burns, but it did not. And so I was able to really kind of work it in for about 3-4 minutes, and then rinse it with nice warm water, followed by cool water. And actually it's, you tell me, because for me, it's like, oh, I look brighter, but I may not. But so, you know, take a look as far as my skin. And what do you think? Because I think actually that mask was very good. I like it. I don't know why I didn't use it more often. I think it's because I was overwhelmed by so many of different ones, but I really do like it. And that, another thing too, those type of masks tend to leave my skin feeling a little bit dry, but this one had like a coating of kind of like, not like petroleum jelly, but very nice, soft, creamy feeling after it. And so, and all I did after that was, yeah, dry it, pat dry it, and here I am. And once it dries a little more, I'll go ahead and put on my sunscreen and do all that stuff. But yeah, I do enjoy it. I would recommend it. I would highly recommend that mask. So yeah, by Yensa, okay? And so I think that's it, my beautiful wildflowers. If I added any value today, please do hit like. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching this, please do consider subscribing and hit that bell button so you're notified every time I upload a new video. So my beautiful wildflowers, I hope you guys have a good week, a good weekend, good day, good night, whenever you're watching this. But just remember, never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.